I was driving in on 35. I was kind of just slowly trying to make my way in, driving 15 miles per hour. It was not a good drive this morning. You can feel that brine underneath your tires that TxDOT has laid out, but you got to remember when you're taking some of those exits and even as you're trying to get onto the highway, you are going to run into some of that slick ice that's out there on the road. So Greg, the reason that's sticking around is because it's so cold out there and it hasn't had a chance to melt.
Yeah, and it won't get really a chance to melt out there for today. It is going to be very, very cold for you heading out the door. All the precip is gone, but yes, as Tashara just mentioned, roads are still going to be quite hazardous out there. 20 degrees taking you out to Denton right now, feeling like it's 9. You can see that the coating of sleet they had and snow on top of that. We'll get to those totals that we had. If you haven't seen those yet, coming up here a little bit later. Coming back over to Fair Park, 21 degrees, wind chill in the single digits there as well. So here's what you can expect this morning. Those extreme wind chills that we just talked about with the tower cams and the very, very slick roads out there. So again, we're recommending you just stay in if you can today. Heading into this afternoon, temperatures will warm to near 32 degrees. Probably won't get above that in most areas as we head into this afternoon. So we're talking about minimal melting taking place. So the ice is still going to be around, and just from the friction on the roads as folks do get out, we will get some melting. But as we head into tonight, near record cold, so it is going to be quite cold again. So we'll talk about those forecast lows going into tomorrow and more single-digit wind chills we're going to be dealing with then as well. So yes, it is still going to be a very cold day as we take you around the area here this morning. Upper teens, low 20s, getting out to Decatur. You're at 17 right now, 20 getting out to Waxahachie and Granbury, Mineral Wells coming in at 19. But when we factor in those winds, they're going to still be in that 15, maybe 20 mile per hour range. Look at these wind chills this morning. 4 above is what it feels like in Fort Worth. A wind chill of 9 getting out to Waxahachie along with McKinney. And you can see 10 above is what it feels like getting over to Gainesville and Sherman this morning. So yes, it will be quite cold out there. We do have a wind chill advisory in effect until 9 o'clock here this morning, and also that hard freeze warning in effect as well. So those temperatures are going to be quite cold today and going into tomorrow morning too. So we'll show you those coming up here in just a bit. So the hard freeze warning, the extreme wind chills we're going to be dealing with out there. And here's your day planner. It's going to be mostly cloudy today, so not much in the way of sunshine. We'll have those north winds that will keep those wind chills feeling quite chilly as we get into the afternoon, and only around 31 for that high later today. So we're not expecting temperatures to get above freezing at all today. That does change as we get into the weekend. We'll finally get to thaw out some after another very cold, near record cold for tomorrow morning, and then temperatures will begin to bounce back a little bit. So we'll have more on that for you coming up here in a few minutes. But now, guys, back to you.
All right, thank you.